All I want to do is get out, please. You know, I have a family like that's basically waiting for me. It's okay to record.
You've asked me, it's fine with me.
Thank you.
But obviously you have to, if you're going to record, I'll be using it.
No, I don't know. I don't record. What I do when
if you're asking me, that's fine with me.
What I do, like I record in my room, in my bedroom. And as I said, that was the problem. The reason why I come to hospital was because I was endowed. I used the money for technology. I'd hit the record button, the red button, which means danger. Because, you know, back in the day, you know, when you had VHS, and they used to have a stopper. Do you remember? You used to have to put a bit of paper in there and a sellotape in there to record over like a rented video or something.
No.
You don't remember VHS?
I remember VHS, I don't remember.
But you know the record button means red, means danger, means don't hit that button, because once you record over it, it's gone forever.
Okay.
Well, they should have taken that off. They should have made the record button blue in this day and age, meaning go, or green. But what I'm saying is, like, you know, I'd walk out of I'd open my room, I'd pray, unlock the door, hit record, go downstairs, get insulted by members of the staff.
At your accommodation?
At my accommodation. And the patient, you know, like would abuse Jesus Christ.
Of residents?
Yeah, and throw piss at me, throw glass at me. From his room, because I had to walk past his room to go to the kitchen. So there's no escaping, you understand? And they would always go to his side. And I'd tell him the truth, that he's going to hell.
Why?
Because he's insulting my God. And he's insulting the system. Like most people here have come, you know, through the mental health system to earn money. That's all they've come here for, is to drain the system, and you don't see it, obviously.
Do you mean people who work in the accommodation? No,
I'm talking about patients like Hamza, like Ramsey, a few others, a Canadian guy. You know, you can just tell they're not really mentally ill. They just need a good kick up the bum, or they need a ticket to go back home, because we don't need mentally ill people here. We need productive people. That's diversity. Is people who are going to contribute to the system, not drain from the system.
Okay. I mean, all I can advise you, Dean, is to be mindful of what you're saying. On the ward. Carry on taking the medication. I'm sure once the cannabis comes out of your system.
So you're saying, like, basically, you're saying 28 days?
Not 28 days.
How long does it take for cannabis?
When did you go AWOL?
This was, what, like...
Thursday, Friday?
A long time ago, yeah.
Yeah. So next couple of days, we should see you getting back to how you were before.
I'm normal. You're just abusing your power, as I said.
I'm explaining to you what we can see.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you that you're not here watching me 24/7.
Yeah.
You're just hearing, like, basically extended lies from staff members.
I don't just go by what staff tell me.
No, because you remember you had, what's his name? Hoodie. I call him Hoodie because that's what he is, the guy, the night shift guy. You remember, and I shook his hand, we walked away, because it seems like you don't remember the last... Sorry?
Mufta was the last one.
The guy who's got the hooded eyes, you know, hooded eyelids. You know, some people's eyelids come over like that.
The last review I had with you, you were there, Mufta was
sitting he was sitting there, yeah.
And then that's when you agreed to work to, you know...
Yeah, I'm a fair person, but when you take liberties with me, because he did take liberties with me. I'm sorry, am I perfect every day? Women have their monthlies, don't they?
Yeah.
Their periods. Like, we all have our own certain things we go through.
Yeah.
You're expecting perfection from me, which is disgusting.
Not at all.
Because I'm
not at all, Dean. I've not said that once, have I?
Yes, you have, pretty much. You're talking about the cannabis coming out of my system when... Clearly, when this goes online, because this is going online, you see this, this video footage is going to go online, and they're going to see, like, the abuse that you're giving me. People are going to lose their jobs. As I said, I've sent a letter to a paralegal already for the, for the appeal or whatever.
Tribunal, that's all right. You've got a tribunal. That's fine.
So when I come out, I'm going to damage the NHS, and you're part of it. And I'm sorry, Seth, for calling you a boy. I am, honestly, because because you were a trainee at the time, and you was good from the start. Then you started siding with some of the other guys because I speak the truth. This is why I got attacked on Christmas Day, because my family, even though they would say that they're on the side of Christ, of Christianity, when I speak the truth, and there is no denying or disputing the truth, light. Sunlight. Sunlight brings light to us. Grows fruit, veg. It gives us light. There's more to it than that, and people just don't want to listen. I'm not saying like worship, not like Sun Ra. I'm not talking like that. There is one God. There may be many gods that people think are gods, but there is one God, and that is a Christian God. It's light. Light, goodness, then negativity attaches itself because you play devil's advocate. People think too much. That's when it gets mixed up. You understand? There's only one meaning, is we have to come together.
I'm trying to follow what you're saying, please.
But don't worry, I'll play the video back. It'll make sense.
Do you want staff to call your mum to find out?
I don't see a point because, as I said, I phoned Samaritans. They've blocked me.
Samaritans have blocked you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just for speaking the truth. Like a latest thing, you got Victor. Victor. You got short Victor,
Victors,
yeah, and you got tall Victor.
Yeah.
Right? They basically call me Irish. They say you're not from this country, you're Irish. Like, that is a disgusting racist thing to say because they're saying that the Irish are like basically backwards and they kick off all the time. You know who they are, right? I'm not fucking silly. But I have Irish in me. I have Irish in me. Yeah, well, they're basically. I've got Irish, I've got Scottish, I've got Welsh. Yeah. But they always say you're Irish. And I know exactly what that means. That is one of the most racist insults you could say to a white person. Because remember back in the day. No. I'm not talking about back in the day when they had the signs. Renting, no, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm talking about times now when the Irish are kicking off. They're not standing up for this rottenness that's going on in their country. Because it's a beautiful country, Ireland. It is a beautiful country. Good steeds come from that country. Good men, they have different facial features. That's the beauty of this world. Like every country.
You just to confirm, you're recording you, yeah?
That's fine.
That was my part. That's
okay. But don't worry, you're in the audio anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. Just as long as he knows he's in the video.
I said he's in the
video.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. You asked me. I have nothing to hide.
I have nothing to hide either. Yeah. That's why. But also, another thing, I'd like, the CCTV, I'd like that saved of me because, as I said, I got assaulted 3 times by the same person who is he's an idiot. He thinks he's like some sort of Al Qaeda or ISIS or something like that. You're getting these people coming over in the dinghies and they know that they're taking a piss out of the system. They know. Because they're looking at the news.
This is what I'm saying to you.
Well, I'm not going to stop.
Of what you're saying as well.
Why do I have to be mindful of saying the truth? Is that not the truth? Tell me what actually happens then in your mind.
I'm not agreeing with what you believe in. Okay. I'm just trying to advise you. You're saying that you're getting attacked and people are saying things.
No, because you're thinking. That's what I mean. You're automatically thinking that I'm saying you come over on a boat
to manage how things are on the ward. All I'm asking you is to be mindful of what you're also saying. I will speak to the other patients about what they're doing, but I'm speaking to you. Okay? So I'm asking you to be mindful of what you're saying as well.
Get me out of here. That's the key.
Okay.
I leave here and then there's no problems because I'm not walking around no one. This is my country. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not staying locked in my room. And if people want to fight me, as I said, I'm not going to just turn the other cheek.
Okay.
You understand? There's going to be a time. You can keep me in here for 6 months, 12 months, 12 months upon 12 months, but they'll find out this is a travesty. Because the only way you're going to do it to me is by injecting me and me being angry and violent, and it's not going to happen. I know how the system works, you understand?
Okay.
So if you want to abuse your power, Khalid, abuse your power. How long am I going to be here for then?
So I'm going to see how you are day by day. I expect, because you used cannabis last week, I should see an improvement as the week goes.
As I said, don't get anyone in my way. You understand? Like, everyone's been marked. Everyone, even Joseph. Yeah, I don't want to be with anyone in this wing. You understand? Noah. I don't want any of them.
Okay, that's fine.
So I have to get out of here. It's that simple. Well, you're not going to see it. I'll be as cordial as I can.
Okay, that's fine. Anything else?
No, I'd like you to elaborate on every day. You're going to be watching me every day through whose eyes?
So from
Because the night shift, you know, the night shift laugh. They lie. They said that I called him a monkey and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's not been reported.
Yeah. Well,
Me.
let me just say, if you are so stupid that a monkey is a racist term, then you need to wake up. That was in the 70s and whatnot. You know, this is monkeys are like primates are, you know, quite intelligent.
Okay.
This isn't a racist mark. If anyone thinks that being called a monkey, because I've been called a monkey, you know, like there's songs, you know, Monkey Man by Happy Mondays. You know, I'm not being funny. You can't control speech. You can't say it's all right for one group of people to say this word, but another group can't. You understand? I'm not going to stand for that. You understand?
Okay.
Because the ones who throw the race card in my country, as I said, the ones calling me a racist are not getting me to bend down and take the knee and whatnot like that. They're the racists. They're the scummiest of the scum. And they're going to go to hell, as I said. I swear to God. Deeen X ConduiT 28th of the 12th, 1980, 127.
All right.
Okay, watch me every day. Who are you going to watch me through, please? Through Seth?
So I get feedback from the staff.
Because, oh yeah, there's another
I
thing.
read the notes.
There's
and
another.
More importantly, I speak to you.
There's another thing as well. Yeah, because I'm not grandiose or anything like that. I'm not.
What will grandiose mean?
Like me thinking I'm bigger than something I'm not. Basically, one of the staff members was writing down stuff. You know, like I was just imparting knowledge on him. You know, the truth. It sounds like a script because I say the same thing over and over again. Good and evil. Good, we were born from good, and then evil attached to us. You understand? But everyone has their own path in life. I don't know what else to say. It's just I try and help people, but when they spit in God's face, I don't stand for it. And that's what I find this system is doing, is spitting in God's face. Because God gave them everything. They gave them life. And they thought they were better than God. Because there's many different religions, but there's only one true God, and that's Christianity, and that's Christ. And if you can prove to me any other way, I'd love to debate.
Okay.
Who am I going to be watched by then? Because as I said, that person wrote that down about me, and I asked for a photocopy of it, and he wouldn't give it to me. So you call these staff members, they're not professionally trained.
Dean, I'm not going to get involved into what you say, staff not professional or not, okay?
No, because when they're writing stuff about me on a photocopy.
To see how your presentation is.
Okay, now you're trying to be firm with me.
I'm just, you're going back on what I'm trying to say to you, okay? And if I say to you, well, staff are going to observe how you are, you're going to say, well, staff aren't professional to observe you. Or you're going to come up with something else.
Yeah, because it's my word against theirs.
Okay, but as I said to you, I don't just listen to what staff are saying to me. I make my own assessment. That's why I talk to you to see how you're doing.
Well, if you made your real
you're
own
asking me how I'm comparing you
so
to this week to how you were last week. It's because I saw you last week. That's how I'm able to get paid for myself.
I shouldn't have been here for the first place. That's my whole thing, and I'll say it again over and over again. You know, I don't want to be in the system. It was a mistake, me getting into the system.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
It's just too much.
Deeen X ConduiT X 28th of December 1980 127. I told him, I warned him,